What if I told you that the deadliest religious purge in history was sabotaged from the inside by its most devoted leaders? Today, we are uncovering the explosive history of the Spanish Conversos. Secret operatives who survived the terrifying Spanish Inquisition not by fighting, but by faking absolute loyalty until they could literally bankrupt the entire Spanish Empire. We are telling this specific story today to teach you the ultimate survival tactic, the art of the mask, also known as strategic patience. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how to use this ancient, controversial strategy to survive a toxic, cult-like workplace, secure your leverage, and orchestrate a flawless, highly profitable exit. Welcome to Thought Trek, your digital odyssey into the endless realms of knowledge. We explore the hidden mechanics of history, psychology, and power to arm your mind for the modern world. This week, we are mastering the power of the pivot. Because sometimes, fighting a toxic environment head-on is suicide. Sometimes you have to become the monster's favorite pet. It is 1492, Spain. The air smells of burning paper and fear. The Spanish Inquisition is hunting down anyone who isn't a devout, unwavering Catholic. The crown issues a brutal ultimatum. Abandon your faith and convert. Flee the country with absolutely nothing, or die. Most people panic. They fight a losing battle, or they run away into devastating poverty. But imagine you are a prosperous merchant in this era. You realize that anger will only get you killed. So you choose a third option. You don't just convert. You become the most fanatical, zealous Catholic in the room. You put on the mask. This was the reality for the Conversos, the crypto Jews of Spain and Portugal. Outwardly, they wore the heavy crosses. They attended Mass daily. They loudly praised the king. I want you to picture yourself sitting at a grand wooden table, sipping wine with the very inquisitors who want your family dead. You are nodding along to their toxic rhetoric, smiling perfectly. Inside, your blood is boiling. You despise them. But outside, you are their greatest, most subservient ally. Some of these Conversos played the part so flawlessly that they were ordained as Catholic priests, powerful bishops, and even top financial advisors to the Spanish crown. For decades, they endured the ultimate toxic environment. They suppressed their egos. They played the pawn. And because the crown believed they were utterly blindly loyal, the Conversos were handed the keys to the kingdom. They were trusted to control the royal ledgers, the global trade routes, and the empire's finances. While the kings of Spain slept soundly, thinking they had total control, the Conversos quietly hoarded immense wealth and institutional knowledge, passing down their true identities in secret, generation after generation. Then came the 16th and 17th centuries. The trap finally sprang. Having siphoned massive amounts of capital and global trade secrets, thousands of these supposedly loyal Conversos suddenly packed up and fled to a little swampy republic called Amsterdam. They took Spain's financial networks with them. The result? They single-handedly funded the Dutch Golden Age, transforming Amsterdam into the wealthiest city on earth. Meanwhile, they economically gutted the Spanish Empire. Spain declared bankruptcy multiple times, bleeding out because the people they thought were their most obedient subjects had quietly robbed them blind. They turned generational harm into a historic pivot. Fast forward to today. The Inquisition is over, but the toxic cult-like environment is alive and well. Think of the hyper-toxic corporate cultures of companies like Tyrannos, WeWork, or just a narcissistic boss who demands absolute loyalty. If you complain, you're fired. If you fight openly, you're blacklisted. So how do you survive? You pull a Converso. Here's your controversial, step-by-step guide to applying the art of the mask today. Step 1. Adopt the uniform. Mirror their madness. Speak the corporate jargon, wear the company merch, and parrot the toxic positivity. If the boss says a terrible idea is genius, you say, it's revolutionary. Become utterly invisible by blending into their ego. Step 2. Control the information. Volunteer for the boring, data-heavy, administrative roles. Why? Because the person who controls the spreadsheets controls the reality. Quietly gather evidence of mismanagement. Download your personal performance metrics and build deep relationships with the best clients. You are building your lifeboat while they think you are rowing their ship. Step 3. The golden exit. Never ever voice your dissent. Wait until the exact moment you have the maximum leverage. Like the day before a massive project launches, or when you've secured a killer job with a rival, then you hand in your resignation. Use the evidence and networks you quietly gathered to secure a flawless exit package or a massive pay bump elsewhere, leaving your toxic boss completely blindsided. Masked pragmatism isn't about being a coward, it is about radical self-preservation. The Conversos survived the deadliest purge in history because they understood that your ego is your enemy and strategic patience is your greatest weapon. You can survive any betrayal or toxic environment as long as you keep smiling until the ink on your new contract is dry. If this strategy shifted your perspective, hit that like button, subscribe to Thought Track, and share this video with someone who is surviving a toxic workplace right now. And I want to hear from you in the comments. Have you ever had to fake loyalty to a bad boss just to secure your escape? Tell us your story down below. Keep your mask on, keep your next move hidden, and keep trekking. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.